What's going on, everybody? It's been a minute since you guys have seen my face. Oof. Um, Last time you saw my face was when I was playing I Am Setsuna. It was like probably a whole year ago at this point. But today I want to do something a little different. I'm always trying new different things on my channel. Today I wanted to show off this really cool thing that I got off of Amazon. So, as I mentioned before, I'm trying to get more into Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. God, I hate saying Dungeons and Dragons. That sounds really gross, doesn't it? I'm trying to get more into D&D, and I saw... I do have some books. You may be able to see some of the books over there alongside my Modern Physics book. There's a Player's Handbook, Monster Manual, Dungeon Master's Guide. Basically just like the big three books that everyone needs in order to get into D&D, right? So I also have some additional ones like the Guild Master's Guide to Ravnica, which, as you can tell, I'm a huge fan of Ravnica, stuff like that. So the reason I bring that up is because what I'm opening right now, as you may be able to tell that I'm opening something, is basically a limited edition reprint or a limited edition print of the big three books that I mentioned before, right? It comes in this really cool case. Give me one quick second, I'll pop it out. It comes in this really cool case that has a big dragon on the front. It has like the D&D ampersand in the dragon shape. It was drawn by, I think his name is Hydro74 or something like that. He draws some really, really cool art for D&D covers. I actually have, I think he drew the special edition for Ghost of Saltmarsh and the Descent into Avernus, which I also have on my shelf over here. I'll bring those up in just one second. But let's pop this open. As you can see, it comes with quite a bit of stuff. You get 3 books here, and you get a DM screen, which I definitely needed. I actually don't have a DM screen at all. This is a little box that has the books in it. So like, you know, if I want to put this on the shelf over there, I just pop these back into the box, and we're good to go. I'm going to put this on the floor over here so that we can take a look at these very fancy books. We'll look at the books first, and then we'll take a look at the DM screen. So, the first book in our list is the Dungeon Master's Guide. Pretty cool, right? So, I'm gonna show you guys towards the end. I'm gonna show you guys a comparison between the limited edition ones like these and the original ones, which are on my shelf over there. So, this is this one. It looks really, really cool, I think. It's got like a Lich Lord on here. Super cool. It's this. I'm pretty sure it's the same Lich that's on the Dungeon Master's Guide over here. Forgive me, I'm still new to Dungeons and Dragons, so I don't know exactly who this character is, but I'm getting there. The content of the book, as far as I understand, is the exact same as the Dungeon Master's Guide, the standard Dungeon Master's Guide. It's just a much more unique cover, and this is what the back looks like. I think it's absolutely beautiful. That purple really pops. And maybe because my shirt, you know, I'm really, you know, I'm matching the book right now. I think it looks really, really cool. It's like you can see the font on it. Super fantastic. Looks really, really cool. So yeah, just gonna show that off a little bit, and I'll show more towards the end. So don't worry. And then for the second one, I'm gonna put this on the floor over here. Oh boy. Okay, second one over here. Monster Manual. As anyone who already has a regular Monster Manual already knows, it comes with a beholder on the front. I believe this is supposed to be Xanathar, but I'm not super sure. Again, I'm still somewhat new to the whole D&D culture thing, so I don't know all of the icons just by looking at them. But this is how our back looks. This is the front, same as before. The content within the book is the exact same as the Monster Manual over here. It's just that this is a limited edition run. I don't know how many of these they're going to make, but even if this is not limited and it's like a recurring thing that they make more of these, I think this is beautiful. So I think this is worth having just because of how it looks. This looks fantastic. Anything else I can say? Just a comment about how beautiful the blue looks. Honestly, like looking at this on the camera, it doesn't really do it justice. It's got like a really nice holographic sheen to it. And same with the Dungeon Master's Guide, has a really pretty holographic sheen to it on the front and on the back. And I believe Hydro 74 has a habit of putting D20s in places along his art. So like up here there's a D20, up here there's a D20, on the back there's a D20 on either side. It looks really cool. So I think it looks really good, and I think it'll look really dope on the shelf because the spine has a wonderful monster manual I guess label along the side. The Dungeon Master's Guide has that as well. And so we're gonna move on to our fantastic Player's Handbook. Now this one I think is my favorite by far. Like, look at the art on the front of this. This is absolutely fantastic. Like, this is the exact same character that's on the Player's Handbook, much like the other ones. It's the exact same theme, but it's given a completely different style that looks so good. The red really stands out. It makes it really, really pop. The contents, again, are the exact same. I think that maybe the rules are a little updated because this came out in 2018, but I'm pretty sure I got my books in 2019. So it's no different from the books that I have over here, but you know, if you have an older 5th edition book, there may be some edits to the rules that are in here that were not present when you got your book in its print. So this is the front. Again, I think it's really, really pretty. Oh, sorry. I think it's really, really pretty. Like that skull helmet, that is super cool. And then this is the back. Notice that D20 right there, absolutely beautiful. This guy, Hydro 74, has some beautiful artwork. Shout outs to that guy, he does an amazing job. And this is what the spine looks like. I'll show the Dungeon Master's Guide spine as well. Beautiful red and gold, which, by the way, beautiful combination. Red and gold, wonderful combination of colors. Let me show you guys the Dungeon Master's Guide really quick. So, again, Dungeon Master's Guide. It's got skulls and D20s all over it. Actually, I think this one doesn't have a D20 on it at all anywhere, or if it has one, it is well hidden. But that said, this is the spine I promised you guys. Hopefully that shows up fine. There you go. Hopefully the camera can focus it. So there you go. I think it looks really cool. And for the last portion of this, last but not least, this is the DM screen. I need to cut it open, so if you'll give me a quick second to bust out the old knife. Got this plastic off, you can put the knife away. My terrible small butter knife. This is our DM screen. Now, I did not have a DM screen at all, so I'm gonna use the heck out of this thing. This is what it opens up to on the back right here. It looks like our image is mirrored across. Give me one quick second to open it. So, got a dragon over here, and on the opposite side, it's also a dragon. It spreads out into a dragon on both sides with the DnD ampersand in the middle. You know how they love that logo. Looks really, really good. And then on the inside, it is the classic DM screen. I believe it was the reincarnated DM screen, actually. So it has like stat blocks and encounter blocks and travel pace, tracking DCs, just really cool stuff, like shapes about how spells should look. Sorry about this, I can't see. Okay, yeah, so just really handy information that you're gonna need if you're gonna be DMing. So that you don't have to like be flipping through a bunch of pages to look up information about how stuff works. So that really goes over what's included in this box. The MSRP for this, I believe, was sorry about this. The MSRP for this is $169.95. So you're going to be paying $170 if you want something like this off of Amazon. Probably a little more because I don't know if these are still in print. I got mine for $190. And I don't know if stores still sell these in this style anymore. So if you can find it, I highly recommend it, especially if you're trying to collect D&D books like I'm doing myself. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me go ahead and grab the other books off of the shelf over here, and then I'll show them just as contrast. So I'll be right back. All right, so this is our Descent into Avernus book. Just to show comparison between the art style on here and of let's just take a look at the player's handbook. They're both red, both drawn by the same person. They both have a similar style, and I think that they will look great on a shelf together. Jesus Christ, it's hard to orient. So yeah, just wanted to point these out. If you want to look at the spines, this is how they'll look on the shelf together. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. Let me see. There we go. This is how it'll look, you know. So it'll line up nicely. You'll be able to very clearly see which is which and stuff like that. And I wanted to compare the standard player's handbook to the limited edition player's handbook. So this is our standard. Ouch! Sheesh! Hit my knee. This is our standard player's handbook over here. As you can see, it's got the same guy with the skull on his head and stuff like that. Like, it's got the same concept, but then the limited edition one really stylizes that guy, right? Like, just really makes him look epic and menacing, truly, because this is not somebody I would want to mess with. This guy looks like a regular monster. And, you know, like, they got the wizard here fighting him, and yeah, just pretty cool. Just a pretty cool design choice. I'm gonna put these over here so that I can grab the DM's guide now. The two different separate DM's guides. Actually, no, I'll grab DM guide. I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach growling. So this is the difference between the two DM guides. I'll just do it one at a time. So this is our enhanced one, our limited edition new stylized art one, which is super cool. And this is our super cool standard one. It's a little glossy. Wow, I can see a reflection of a reflection. That's kind of cool. So as you can see, it's the same character. This one has more like an action designed look to it, and this one has a more like magical tome look to it. Sorry if you can hear the car outside. Somebody drives by with a terrible muffler every single day. So yeah, I think this is super cool. I highly recommend it. I think it's really pretty. So next, we're gonna take a look at our beautiful monster manual. So this is our standard monster manual. Got a beholder on the front. It's fighting some adventurers, very dynamic looking. Lots of stuff going on here. Lightning striking in the background, stuff like that. And it's really cool. I think it's a really nice book. And you know, like this is what you get when you go to the store. Like if you're gonna pick up some D&D books, you're gonna get a monster manual just like this. And this is our enhanced limited edition special art cover. So as you can see, it's the same design, same theme, but just handled in a more stylistic way. And again, this is a super cool take on a beholder on the back here. I don't even know where this idea comes from, but it's super dope. So yeah, that covers that. I unfortunately don't have a regular DM screen to compare, but I'll show it again really quickly just so you all can see. Again, it has it has one dragon mirrored across, so two dragons, a two dragon design with the information that you need all on the inside. So that's pretty much it. Now, if you have any questions about I forget what this is called, just like the special edition box, the gift set here, feel free to ask in the comments. Let me know what you think of it, and let me know what you think of this video. This is the first time I've ever done like a weird unboxing type of thing. don't really have the setup to be doing that. I shouldn't have done it with just a regular camera, but you live and you learn, right? So yeah, with that out of the way, I hope you all have enjoyed. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to see more content, definitely do those things. I mean, do it anyway, but like definitely if you want to see more content. Like I've been mentioning, I've been trying to do more D&D related content. I'm trying to set up some campaigns. I do have a Discord server, so if anyone is interested in playing some D&D or anything like that, feel free to join my Discord server, and we can hook up some games. We can, like, if you want to DM, you can DM, and I'll be a player, and vice versa. So, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully the next time I do something like this, I'll have something on the wall back here, and just some cool stuff to show off. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Take care.